A Nottingham aid workers just returned from one of the world's worst disaster zones. Devastating floods in Pakistan have already cost 1,600 lives and affected millions more. Yasrab Shah from the charity Muslim Hands in Hyson Green is part of the international response that's been stepped up this week, as our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports.
How do you survive when a main road is the only place above water? This is the shocking scene that greeted one team from the Nottingham charity Muslim Hands. Hundreds of the charity's staff and volunteers are trying to prevent flood victims from starving. Medication's important too, as waterborne diseases spread through communities that lost everything. Large swathes of Pakistan were submerged by the floods. Mud brick houses have been washed away, and here the charity's relying on boats, the only way to help people who are stranded and desperate.
Wherever we went, we were delivering the aid that we had received, and that was in the form of providing emergency food parcels. So this is like a £25 food parcel with staple foods that'll help a family to survive for 2 weeks at a time that they don't even know where their next meal's coming from.
They're part of a huge international response that's now being scaled up. The United Nations says the scale of destruction's unprecedented and caused by climate change. The UN says millions of homes have now been destroyed. Many hospitals are underwater too. So this week it's appealed for over $800 million in humanitarian aid.
We are expecting this winter to be disastrous for the people in Pakistan, especially the people that suffered from the floods, because you can imagine a lot of their homes have been completely demolished. Temperatures are expected in the next couple of weeks to drop to minus numbers. So these people that have just suffered from, the fact that their homes have been destroyed, and now they've got no shelter to kind of protect them against the harsh winter conditions in Pakistan.
The Nottingham-based charity was one of the first to respond when the floods first struck, because Muslim Hands already had a large network of staff and volunteers in Pakistan. It says it's already supported more than 250,000 people who've been affected by a disaster that looks far from over. Jeremy Ball, BBC's Midlands Today.